Hello everyone, it's me Jordan today, and I'm going to be bringing you guys back with part 2 of Catan strategy. And hopefully we can get a win this time. I did change it, so this time around I'm going to be playing 3-person. This is what I'm more used to anyways, for online Catan. And I bought the full version, I was able to play. I buy the full version so that I'm able to, so that I'm able to play a different variety of maps, and apparently the game lagged out. Try again. Okay. So yeah, we're playing 3-person. And okay. So the board looks okay. The ore is not bad. However, okay. I'm gonna try to get around this 10 ore and the 4 brick. Because I don't want to have to place anywhere near that 6 ore due to it having other low resources nearby. I get to place twice, which is actually really nice. And honestly, I could just do here and here. That actually would not be bad. I can go here. And I'm going to build up to the double ore. And I'm going to build here. Should I build there, or am I building the 10? I guess go down here. You build here, and I'm going to go for this 6 ore. Okay, so not bad. Variety of numbers. Only the number I'm missing out on is number 6. Which I'm building over to. Okay, so gray. Gray has, yes, decent access to everything, just doubles down on wood. His ore access is a little bit weak. Sheep access is good. Wheat, a little bit worse than mine, so I'm beating him in the wheat and ore ratio. And blue needs wheat and ore, so there's not really anywhere he could get that, so I would probably go down on the 843 would be nice to get the double wheat. Or if he really values his ore. Yeah, yeah, and he went there. Okay, that's what I thought. So he doesn't have any access to ore. And I don't see him building anywhere, so... Okay. 6 gets rolled. Nothing for me. These guys get a sheep. 11. 10. I get an ore. I don't think anybody wants to trade for a sheep. An 8. I get a sheep. Somebody wants an ore? For a wheat? No. So I guess currently my goal is to get to that 6. I'm waiting for a 5 to get the wood, or I'll possibly trade for it. I'm gonna build off to the 10 so I can get the 3-to-1 port. And you build the first road. I don't know why he's going up to there. I guess to get better brick access. The 810 though doesn't seem bad as well either. Then you would have really good access to wheat. And another 10. Let's see if I can get a wheat here. Oh. A brick. I'm not gonna give away my brick. Yeah, I guess I'll just wait. Kind of risky though with 7 cards, but there's nothing I can really do. I'm waiting for a 9 to get some 9s or a 5 to get rolled. 2, no, but nothing. Upgrading that 9, 10, 5 would be so good early on in the game. Which I could potentially do if I just get 2 9s. And a 5 gets rolled, which is good. A knight gets played. It's on the 11. Hopefully I don't roll a 7, and I do, so that's a bit annoying. I'll get rid of 2 sheep, don't need 2 sheep, and I guess, unfortunately I gotta get rid of my ore, which is a bit annoying, and, okay, blue is a little bit ahead. I could block his strong wheat access, I guess I'll do that, and I took a wheat, which is nice, and I will build the road. And yeah, I guess I'll buy a development card. And I get knight. Getting to that 6 will be really 12, which is nothing. See, got 12 again. And an Eckhart gets played again by Gray, and he puts it back on the 11. Wow. Well, can't complain about people not targeting me. 2 12s and a 6, so I have 0 cards still, man. One of the guys is having a bit of internet. Not apparently they both have internet, okay. Could just be me. Okay. Counter back and he got rolled. And he still seems to be having some internet problems. Not you. Okay, so he's back now. And I get a wood, which is nice. Hoping to build that settlement somewhat soon. And a 4, which is nice. I get a brick. So I just need a wheat. Just waiting on that 9. My 7 gets rolled by blue. I would think he would want to target gray after he's been targeting him the whole game. However, he might want to place it on my 8 or maybe my 9. I'm not really sure. Or he might want to just place it on gray so he can stop him. Oh, gray had to give cards? Yeah, I would think he'd place it on gray, yes, which he does. Which is actually really good for me. I haven't been targeted at all. You guys are just kind of having a back and forth battle. No, not gonna do a double trade like that. Hopefully 9, 11. Somebody's got to build that road soon. I also have a knight card, which I can remember to place. To potentially steal the wheat. And I think the player just left because he ran out of internet. Or ran out of time, rather. And he wants... So now the gray is a bot, and he wants to trade a sheep for wood. I'm good. And a 3, I get a sheep. Let's see if somebody wants to trade a sheep for a wheat. So the bots usually will automatically decline. Nobody wants to trade my wheat, so I will play my knight and place it on the blues 8, I get my wheat, which is nice. That was a lucky guess. Usually I wouldn't recommend using the night card to simply steal a resource that you're looking for. But I knew from the 8 getting roll, because I had the sheep, that he did have a wheat, so I took my chance, and I got lucky, so helped me out. So I guess, yeah, Blue's going to be able to 3-9-11. I'm going to try to get to the 4-11 as my next move. And pretty much as far in the game, what I'm trying to do, what I like to try to do early on in the game is get access to all of the resources, or sorry, no, a wide variety of numbers. And I don't think anybody will trade, nope. I like to try to get the widest variety of numbers I can. See, I'm missing out on 11, but that's what I'm trying to get there. Currently I benefit from getting 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, so it's looking quite good for me. If I get to the 4-11, then the only number I am missing out on is 2 and 12s, which don't get rolled often. So, and a 6. I could buy a development card. I'm gonna wait and try to get to a city. And see, yeah, a lot of 11s are getting rolled here, which I don't get anything from. Having good access to wheat and ore, well, the wheat isn't as strong as, for example, blue, but the 9 is good enough. And once I double down on the 9, I should be good. Nope. But I'm probably gonna give... My gameplay is... Okay, I got a brick. I'm gonna try to get double down on there, double down on there. Get to the 4 lip, and... The annoying thing about the bots is that they just they overload us with trades. And it's my turn, and I get a 10. All I need is a wheat, and I can trade a brick for wheat. Try to do a brick and a sheep for wheat. Anything for wheat. Yeah, I'm gonna do that, buddy. Okay. That was ridiculous. I have at 8 cards. Just probably play it safe and buy a development card. Or wait for the 9, however. You know, I'm gonna risk it. Hoping a 7 doesn't get rolled. 4, I get a brick. So that was a bit risky of a move. I guess Blue's actually doing pretty good with his road building. He's gonna go for that 8 to 10. Brick for sheep, no. Brick for wheat. I offered you that, my friend, on my turn, and you didn't. Yes, I will do that. And you didn't accept it. And an 8 gets rolled, I get another sheep. So I can build a city my next turn, just as long as a 7 doesn't get rolled. Because I can trade in the 4 sheep for a wheat. And great. Oh, nice. Okay, so Gray's not doing bad. And an 8 gets rolled, and I get another sheep. And I will trade with the bank for sheep for a wheat. And upgrade to a city there. See if anybody wants to give me a wood. Okay. So I'm at 4 points, you guys are at 3. Nice double wheat. So these, okay, wow. So blue probably will go for longest road, and he probably will not be contested for it, seeing as he has good access to wood and brick. the best access to wood and brick on the board. And a 3 gets rolled, I get 2 sheep. And a 7 gets rolled, which is fine, I'm at 7 cards. And I think this 9 will be a good, and I'll steal from below. And I get a sheep. I could wait for, I'm at 8 cards, so instead of risking it, I'm going to trade 4 sheep in for wood. And build a road. 6 gets rolled, that's an ore. Can't do that, don't have any wood. I don't understand why people offer these double trades. Like, nobody's... It's gonna be very rare for that, somebody to accept that. A wheat for an ore? No. No. Those trades are just too large and they're just not realistic. Nobody wants to trade that. And I get a sheep. Three, I get 2 sheep, and I will buy a development card. And I get a victory point. Not bad. If 4 gets rolled, I get a brick. Just waiting for 5 here to get rolled. And blue's doing quite good here. Wow. Started off with no access to ore, and somehow he built all the way to that 10 ore. So, he's doing pretty good. And a 6, I get an ore. Hopefully I roll a 5 here. And I get a 5. I get 2 wood, and I will place that, and I can build another road. Oh, he beat me to that 3-1, I guess I can... I will go for, yes, over there. I can go to that 3-1 port on the 9, and 9 gets rolled. Gray seems to be a bit behind. He's only at 3 points. He does have 2 knights though, so he'll probably go for largest army. And I guess having that only like decent access to ore stops him from having as much upgrades. Hopefully a 6 or a 10. 4. I get 2 bricks, and I'm gonna see if I can offer 2 bricks for an ore. Trying a brick and a sheep for an ore. And nobody wants to trade. Oh yes, I can also try to trade for a wood. Brick for a wood. Oh, and Gray will accept. I'll trade that. Okay, that's good. Now I have the 3-1 port, which is going to come in handy. And I also get 3 wheat on a 9, and a 10 gets rolled. I was wishing a 10 got rolled last turn. Okay, now I'm just waiting for a 9. I can build another city. Yeah, this victory point helps out, because now I'm not going to be one for longest road or largest army. Well, largest army is not totally out of the question, but I think Gray will probably try to secure that, seeing as he only has a 1 city and a settlement. He's a bit behind. So his goal is probably to buy development cards, get knights. But I can go for 4 cities and 1 settlement, and have the victory point, which will be at 10 points. So hopefully start rolling some 11, I get a brick. So really I hope I can just start rolling some 10. Ah, that's annoying. Try to do that. Oh, and you'll accept it. And I will upgrade my 6-3. And I'm at 8 points. 7 gets rolled. Bye, blue. Yeah, he's probably gonna put on my 9 or maybe my 6. Okay. That's alright. At least he's not gonna go for large army, so if I could pull it off, I could try to sneak up and get longest road. If some 5s and 4s get rolled. That'd be the go-to move to win. But we'll see. My second, or my, I guess I'll try to build another. Okay, so blue secured longest road, and if he builds that, then really longest road is out of the question. But it's still possible, so. Because he only has 5 roads at the current moment. So if a 5 does get rolled, I could potentially get a 9, 3 ore, and okay, I'll try to trade a wood for an or a wheat for an ore. Okay. Okay, what can I do here? I could go for development card. I have the 3 to 1, so like, that's annoying. I am at 7 cards, so I kind of want to do something here. I'm gonna risk it. I don't want to get rid of that brick because I don't have amazing access to brick at 411. And I gets rolled, I get a lot of wheat. So even if his son gets rolled, it's not as bad because I don't really want that on my 6. And I'll just get rid of my wheat and brick, which wouldn't be too big of a deal. Because really what I'm looking for now is some 10 to get rolled, or 6. And I gets played, which isn't bad, because I really didn't want that there. Places on the 9. Which isn't terrible because I already have good access to wheat, and really all I'm looking for now is... Okay, so I can build a city on my next turn, seeing as if a 7 doesn't get rolled. No. Trades in 4, brick for an ore, and he upgrades. And hopefully I don't roll a 7 here. 9 gets rolled, which I don't get anything. Which is a bit annoying, but I will trade to the bank. 3 sheep for an ore. And 3 brick for an ore. And I will upgrade my 843. Yep, 843. Okay, so this is looking good. I just need yeah, 10 or 6 year old, and that's game over. But we'll see. 7, so I'm actually hoping that Gray secures Larry's army, so that blue doesn't get to 9 points. Oh, which bought 2 development cards though, which could be scary. 12 gets rolled. Okay, blue's looking a bit scary there because he could have 2 victory points. You never know. And I literally need 1 ore. Try to do that. Wheat and brick for an ore. Okay. I'm hoping he doesn't have 2 victory points. 5 gets rolled, I get 2 wood. Such a close game. Okay, so he had a year plenty, okay. That's fine. Just as long as he doesn't have another victory point, because he's at 7. I'm surprised Gray hasn't placed used the 3rd knight to get largest army yet. But I suppose he hasn't picked one up yet. And blue's now at 8 points. That could be a victory point, he could be at 9. I guess, yeah, all he has to do is upgrade. So if some 10 start to get rolled, that could be scary. And wow. 7. And 8 gets rolled, and I'm gonna think it's gonna be game. 3 to 1 or and an upgrade, and that is game. That was a good match. I definitely had a huge advantage having such a wide variety of numbers, which is, like I said, is one of the best strategies you can do. It's personally my favorite strategy, and it was executed perfectly. Get it to S6 was smart. I had a lot of open space to build off into the 9 and to build to the 6 and the 11. And yeah, that was a good game. So thank you all for watching, and we'll see you all in another episode of Catan.